Oh well. Why is it not? Oh, it worked. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Hey, I got it. I got rendering. Look, renderma. Yeah, if I just run it, if I run it just now, oh, I have to click on OBS for it to show up. I mean, I guess it's not the worst. I suppose it's not the worst, but yeah, look, we got we got the emulator thing running, and I've just overwritten just like lines like 5 to 8, just being a different color. Ooh. Yeah, I wonder if we can just run bad apple in this. What? Oh no. OBS disconnected. I'm smart, I do this, and then we get bigger text for free on the stream. Did YouTube stream die or is it fine? Okay, it seems to be fine. Okay, perfect. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't dip again, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Dip ma. Yeah, so we have this whole thing, and now we have a little Chip8 draw function, and we have this draw stuff, so basically I will want to clean this up so it's like a little bit nicer. So if I just go a new file and we just call this window rs, under main we go mod window. Basically this will be in charge of the game loop shenanigans. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, so resource map error. Yeah, this event loop run stuff. Yeah, we just yoink this. Let me go into window, let me just paste it here. I'm just gonna go fn create window, run game, and then we'll just put all of this in here. This needs to return result error. Yep, paste. We need to import a whole bunch of stuff. Which should be fine. I need these constances to be public. Yeah, I'll just make them all public now. We don't have a box size, that's fine. This is just import shenanigans, okay. Yo, that's a gig amplified fimsh. Yo, Lane, how you been? I hope you've been well. Yo, so many gig amplifies. How you doing? So I am making an emulator. Well, I'm starting to learn emulator shenanigans. I can't run it. Holy fimsies. Bye bye fimsies. Import ma. Save. Event loop. Logic size. Width. Height. Arc. Window. Going on the compiler. It's actually somewhat useful now. Yeah, let's go. That's exciting. I like it when things go from like almost completely in progress to like it actually kind of works. Okay, so I think to make this how we want it to work, I need to make sure this is on the outside. But yeah, I haven't deleted everything on the main just yet, that's fine. Resize, window event, log error, question mark? Okay, nice. So then over here, log errors here. I need to get rid of most of this. Pixels. Do I need pixels? No, the screen handles pixels. That's fine. So technically, the ideal is here we just go chip8, and then here we go run. What did I call it? Oh, public. Run game. We go run game, and then we pass in like this function that draws modifying the pixels. Okay, so that means this needs a function. So this has a draw function where it's a box. Is it box? A dynamic fn that takes in a mutual reference of pixels. And so here we can go chip8.draw. Expected one argument found 0. Expected, this. What do you mean? Expected one argument found 0. Well, I need to pass the function directly, right? Do I box it up? Or do I box new and then pass the function to it? This seems wrong. Expected box dynamic function this. Found box nothing. Oh, wait. Even better. I think what we do is we just go pixels and pixels here, and then we can just like pass the closure in. Expected. I need to stop adding. I need to stop adding the semicolon. My god. Mismatch types. What are you mismatching? Expected box dynamic function bar. Found a closure. Found a closure. If I just box the closure, okay, I can just box the closure, and then here we can go chip8.draw, passing in pixels. Now, yeah, now there's this. There's this. I mean, I could do move, but then oh, it's fine. It's fine actually. And then here we have draw, and so I should just be able to do draw and mark pixels here. Does this even work? Like, this should break, no? Because like chip8 only exists within this function. How does it even like? I don't even know. I mean, it seems to be working. So like, yeah. So I need an update function as well. And that is gonna be problematic because we are moving on the draw, which means if I wanted to pass another function in that uses chip8, it's not going to work. Yeah, because we'll be moving it to both functions, and that's not okay. Okay, this is not how this works. How did I do it in the past? There was a way in the past where I was able to have a persistent existence and then be able to call functions with variables that are persistent outside of the loop in custom functions without it like breaking. Because like if I don't call this move, we have a little error because it doesn't live long enough. It requires that Chip8 is borrowed for static. How do I borrow it for static? We go, well, like as ref isn't for static. I just do this. Like, is this how you tell it that it's gonna have a static lifetime? Strike takes 0 lifetime arguments, but 1 lifetime was like, like if I just give this a static lifetime, does it just kind of work? I mean, it seems really bad, no? That's expression unknown. Oh man, I don't know enough about lifetimes, it seems. Lifetimes are hard. Okay, so I need a function here that draws. Okay, so this is the loop that runs. This is the window being created. And I need to... Wait, how does this normally work? Like, usually, like... Because, like, I guess pixels exists outside of here, and then it gets... This event loop is a closure. fn mut. What does that end up doing? What does fn mut mean? How is it different to just fn? Fn mut, the version call operator takes mutable receiver. Fn mut can be called repeatedly and may mutate states. Okay. That does seem more like what we want. This is mutable. What's going on here? Chip8 does not live long enough. Why? Why does it not live long enough? I think what I did was basically... Oh... I was like, maybe I had a struct, maybe? If game is inside a struct, then event loop run. That doesn't make sense though. Problematic. I think maybe we just need to yoink this part. Do we need window? We don't need window. Yeah, whatever. handle F, where F is just F and mut. Do I not need it to be a box? Maybe this box is doing shenanigans. Expect type found trait. Yeah, that's what I thought. But how do they do the F T T pub F run FN or run F where it's an event handler F where F is implements implements? Wait, it's okay with that? To see if it works. Something like that. It does work. Do I need to box it anymore? Like, probably not, right? No, okay. New question. If I have like an update function, we'll go, no, I don't, well, do I need an update function? I do need something that runs not whenever we get an event, but what is this resumed? See resumed for details. New events, user event, device events, about to wait, suspend, exiting. What is about to wait? Made when the event loop is about to block and wait for new events. Most applications shouldn't need to hook into this event when there's no real relationship between how often the event loop needs to wake up and the dispatching of any new events. High frequency event sources such as input devices could potentially lead to a lot of wakes ups and also corresponding blah blah blah. It's not ideal event to drive the application rendering. Wait, so I think what we want is, yeah, we do want an update function as part of the Chip8, so we get fn update. Rewrite in Rust. Nice. Yeah. Someone saw the joke. Well, it's the joke. You make a thing and then you rewrite in Rust. And if it's already in Rust, then you rewrite in Rust again. Why would you not? Why would you not? Wait, so I just need to call an update function at any point within this event loop. Well, not even just within this, whenever this gets run, and just have that only updates when we need it to. Because, like, oh man, when it does certainly have its flaws. Yeah, okay. So if I get a function just called like updates. I don't know if it takes any parameters in. So if I just say, let's just say I have an update and it has no parameters, and up here, am I able to go like here and we just go like Chip8.updates and then our like game loop is I can and then I get little game like this is I don't have to worry about any window shenanigans and I can update the screen data screen binary. It's true. Well, this seems so wrong, but I guess if it works, it works. Okay, yeah, we need delta time here. Let mut delta time let mut last. Wait, do I need last update? Current update time last duration, last. I'm gonna go with last delta, and is this duration or is it like elapsed? Duration has elapsed, right? Or is it time? Time. Duration. Sorry, it's been a long while since I've done raw game dev. What? This is the type. Type is duration. Duration. Now. No. It's not a duration. The result of. Hello, Toshinia. Nina, welcome in. It's not time, right? Have I forgotten like the main like, because it's related to duration. I know it's related to duration because you can do like now and then later on you can go elapsed. Oh no. Did the bot get the cheap viewers? They did. They did. Oh man, I haven't implemented my overlay removing those messages. Both left and frames? Yeah. Give Albot many pets. Yeah, it's only yeah. Yeah, my kind of rudimentary but absolutely fantastic way of detecting spam bots is actually kind of good. It's kind of good. I don't think it's failed once. It has hit some people when they have like a fat introduction message with a link and you're like bruh, just chill, like say anything before you like info dump your whole life. And then you can info dump your whole life, but like not as a first message, you know? Yeah, what is the standard time thing in Rust? I know it. I've used it like a lot. Rust duration now, time now. It's not system time. STD time. It is time. Wait, what? Standard time. Okay, if I go STT time. Instant. Oh my god, how did I forget instant? Now. Mismatch types. Duration. Yeah, so this is instant. So it's a system where there's a link in the first 3 message or so, then it's sussed out rather than a phrase. There's a few layers to it, but it's pretty simple. It is if it has a message with a dot and 2 letters before or 2 letters after, or if the message is too long, or if it contains like HTTP or a bunch of other keywords as well as a bunch of bad words, and then also if there was other like really random edge cases where I'm like, oh, I can just like add in. I'm just like, if there's a dot and it's not at the end of a sentence, that also triggers, and it's only for if they haven't sent a valid first message. If they have sent a if they did send a valid first message, then they'd never like basically as soon as someone sends a real message, like they've bypassed the security. Like it's not that complicated, but all the bots get like destroyed by it, so it is what it is. So it's like a dual system. It's a system of blacklisted phrases and whatnot. Although the phrases might be, I might have like used the phrases for both first message and not, and that's why I'm thinking of it as a dual system. I don't know. It's been like a year. It's been like a year since I made it, so I don't remember. I do need to go back and start updating all the overlay stuff though. Like my chat box, I need to redo it completely. Well, that was the whole point, because like I still have my old chat box, which is maybe we'll use it today. Like I haven't been feeling this one we have currently for a little while, and the old one is pretty pog. Let me bring up my old chat thing. Because it's already open. It's just I don't click on it. What is it under? Owlkaline. Oh, it's one of these. Oh yeah, I did hit it. Mm, mm, mm. How will this work? So I need to go like this. Yeah, okay. I do like this chat box quite a bit. It's a terminal one. Mm. You feel like the bot's whitelist? Well, it's not a whitelist. Like every stream, if someone hasn't sent a valid message and then they try to send a message that like it will go through the verification thing, and if they fail it, their messages get deleted. And if that message gets deleted, they've never sent one valid message. So if they try again, it also gets deleted. So it's like I there's no storage, and it's because of how like rudimentary. Like I don't do any complicated maths or anything. Like it's like it doesn't cost CPU time either, especially since it's also only for people people's first time message during that stream. Yeah. I yeah, because like people's accounts get hacked and stuff, so like yeah, and like I find it's very rare for returning people to to well, I do have another system where like if you've done, oh man, there's so many layers to it. I don't really remember, because I know there's another system where I don't have verified users as you like. I don't have a whitelist thing or a blacklist or anything like that. But because of some of the mechanics we've had in the past for streams, like Plinko and I don't know, some other stream games that I've had on stream for chatters to play, like there is like history of them like playing games and stuff, and I think I do also use that for verification of how valid it is, because if they, yeah, I don't remember. Yeah. It's so elegant. Kind of tear at the. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like my solution. I think it's pretty cool. Like at the time, like when cheat viewers were like rampant, and everyone's like, "Oh no, not the cheat viewers," and they're like use like invalid characters so that the exact matches wouldn't get hit by like a lot of different streamers, and then I'm just sitting here being like, it hasn't failed to catch, like it's caught every single one with a very low false positive, and even caught like non-bots, like people who came here to troll. It caught some of those people and I was like, yo, that's accidentally getting more bad people in the little thing. I don't know. I don't know. I do have it all open source, and my Twitch library because like I looked online and all the Twitch libraries suck ass. So I made my own Twitch library for both Rust and Godot. Although it doesn't, the library doesn't come with the little message delete thing. My overlay has it though. I know that's on GitHub. I'm pretty sure I open sourced my Owlbot. I think Owlbot's open source. Maybe the current state of my overlay is not open source. I don't remember. Yo, I need to move off GitHub. Microsoft's starting to do all the AI shit. Oh, pain. Okay, so we have this Chip8 update shenanigans. It's like doing the thing. And I guess this is where we like pause Chip8's Chip8 assembly commands. Update, screen pixels. Win. I think for now we should just maybe for testing, let's just like update a single pixel, just a random pixel on screen, and see if it works. The old microslop, yeah. I don't know what to move to though. Like I could host my own little repo thing, but then like how will people find it? Like especially for libraries like my Twitch fund, like obviously I have a Rust crate that I really need to update, my god. But like other than that, like GitHub, a good amount of people have found my project through GitHub, but like if I'm not on there anymore, then that'll be sad. What am I looking for? I'm looking for RNG. Do we have rand? We don't have rand. Cargo add. Is it just cargo add rand? Surely that's it. And then here we go self dot. Oh, this needs to be immutable self. So we go let row is equal to RNG dot gen. Isn't it gen range? Am I wrong? And we go use size from 0 to 32. Import RNG. Replace turbofish with explicit type. Rand. Wait, I'm pretty sure it's RNG.gen range. You don't know if anyone discovers anything through GitHub. You could probably just link your custom repo. Yeah, it's like on my website links and all that. So I guess that's fine. And for the gen range, I know we have like something called gen range somewhere. Maybe it's not gen range. Maybe I'm thinking of a different library. Let's RNG equal. Oh, it's the RNG function. Then we have the thread RNG thing here, and then I can next u32 works. And then we just mod it by 32. This needs to be equal. And then we want let column is equal to RNG dot next 32 mod 64. Maybe there's a search priority issue, but if fandom has told you anything, it's not too harsh. Yeah, to know. Yo, I need to learn how to do binary stuff because I've decided to do this in binary, and I haven't worked out how to flip bits. So at the moment, I need to flip whatever this bit is between 1 and 0 within this U64 here. And I know if we... Is it just like the... It's not this, is it? I'm pretty sure we have to use like the double left arrow. Is it just like... This is not a bit... This is not a bit command, is it? No. Because it might be something like we have to... The U60... Type U64 cannot be indexed by U32. Wait, I didn't even need a U64. Rand has a tray for all the more advanced functions. That's true. Will it show me it here, or will I have to import the tray? It's probably random. RNG random F64 ball. Oh. Raise and tuples, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. And bool, the range. Oh yeah, there's random range, random ratio sample. Yeah, okay. I don't need these at the moment. I do, however, I need to learn / remember how to do bitwise operations. Let's have a look. Bitwise operations. Because if I wanna flip a bit, maybe, well, because I need to like left shift it to the column. So hang on, this needs to be as U size because this is an index. Like I need to left shift the column and then I need to mask. I need to mask like OXB1. Okay, I'm flaming. Yeah. Oh, that's not how that works. It's been a while. Okay, so let's have a look. Operators and symbols in Rust. Bitwise and assign. Bitwise and an assign. Is it anding? If anding is like if we have a rows of zeros, well, we need an or. We need an or basically an empty row of ones of U64. Wait, yeah, okay, so this is fundamentally flawed because basically I want a list of, I just want the 0 value. Okay, let's column bits. Basically I need just like a full row of zeros, and then one of the bits inside column bits I need to flip. I need to make it just the single one, and then here I need to do an or, a bitwise or assign, I believe. Is it an exclusive or though? Oh wait, no, or doesn't work because, well, actually it will for this, because that means I can only flip it on, which is fine. It is fine for now. Bitwise or equal. If we do this currently, it'll do absolutely nothing because oops, bitwising a 0 just means it's the same. Okay, this is what I thought. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought was gonna be the problem. I don't know why it only came out now though. Fuck. Thank you for watering me, Gunny. Hello. Welcome in. I think what we do is we have a struct here. Struct game runner. I'm gonna call this game loop. And here we have a draw function. Wait, how does this help us? This doesn't help us. This is just the same problem again. Like, how can I have a variable that is used for two different functions? Good morning. Hopefully my internet doesn't die today. It did last night and that was no fun. How do I... Because basically I need a update function. We implement fn and a draw function which is implement fn not and not pixels like so. Well, we can't do implement. This is where we have box of functions then, which is fine. Expected a comma. Dynamic. I wonder, maybe if I make an fn my it doesn't solve this, does it? We will borrow. Come on, Chip8 as immutable because it was borrowed as mutable. Yeah, because this one function is borrowing it twice. Why does a script start with extends? What do you mean? What script? Which script? Which script? Certainly not my script. Sounds like Java though. Java has extends. See twice. Funk. Square X. Calling immutably captured closure. Fn. What do you have to say about fn? The version of the call operator that takes immutable receiver. Instance of fn can be called repeatedly without mutating state. Fn is not to be confused with function pointers. Fn is implemented automatically by closures, which is only immutable references, don't capture anything at all, blah blah blah. Any type F that implements fn, reference F implements fn2, since both fn and fn1 are super traits of fn. Any instance of fn can be used as a parameter, whereas fn or once is expected. You're developing a game with Godot. You're nice. Yeah, I made a game in Godot. Starts with X sense. Well, it needs to know. It needs to know. So like the in Godot, your object has a type, and it's either like a sprite 2D or a control or a button or whatever this is. And when you do the extends like sprite 2D or object or button or anything like this, it does two things. One is it tells the engine what objects that script could be used for, and then two, it means inside that script you get the extra functions and extra variables that are part of that type. So for example, if it extends sprite 2D, you have access to global position, texture, rotation, transform, all those kind of things. Whereas like if it extends control, and which is the UI stuff, you have access to like all the anchor options and all that. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Examples. What if I just make this one function? Well, that doesn't make sense. No worries. Like, if I make this here, if I just make this game loop, and here this becomes game loop but raw. I don't have an update here yet. What? No method draw found for the struct. Alright, it's dot draw is something. Yeah, how do we call this function? Found box. Yeah, we found as mutable, and then if this function takes pixels and map pixels. Yeah, okay. That's better. Cannot borrow data as it's a okay, we go as mut, and then here we just go mutable. Save. Yeah, you have to do the bracket shenanigans. Yeah, okay. And then this word, like, I don't think this solves our problem. I think this just moves our problem elsewhere. Because, like, basically here we go game, oops, game loop, lit game loop equals this. Oh, I know how I did it. Hang on. Yo, I know how I did it. I know how we did it. Okay, so basically we have a trait called game loop. This trait has a draw function that takes in pixels, and we have a update function that does nothing. It's just and not self, I think. Wait, they're both self, right? And self. Is it and self or is it just self? Well, like if it doesn't have self, then when we go to implement the functions, it doesn't quite work. Do we need self? I've forgotten if there's a reason why I can't put self. I think I can. So we go. This is going to be reference self, and this is reference not self. And then, so this is the game loop, and then up here we go. Implement game loop for Chip8, Oh yeah, this is gonna be fantastic. Oh man, this is exactly what we wanted. Uh, why do I not have autofill? Expect the type found trait. Yes. So this is now a box of dynamic game loop. Like so. We have to call this different. Actually, we just get rid of the enma, I think. The type you call recommend you could give a name you want, or is it like specific one like delta for guy? It has to be the type you call. What do you mean? Like if you want to create your own function inside a script, you can call it. You just do like fn whatever name you want. Um, but if what? Yeah, what do you mean? I don't understand. I'm sorry. You need to implement these here. Why is it not letting me? Why is it not letting me do this? Okay, here we are. So then draw is just this, which will be self-to-draw. And then update is just this, which is self-to-update. Although we really don't need self-to-update and self-to-draw anymore. We can just like do them wherever. And then in here we can just go box new Chip8 and call it a day. Expected. Yeah, okay. As box of dynamic game loop. No, you don't like to do this anymore. As reference, that doesn't make sense. No, we need to do Oxma. No, all I need to do is we just go let's game loop is equal to box new Chip8 like this, and here we just pass in game loop, but then here we just tell it the type is a box of dynamic game loop, right? And then it will just auto do all the rest of the stuff for us. Did not. You can give them custom names, yeah. That is true. Although I think what you want is like class underscore name space and then whatever name you want, followed by the extends and then whatever thing it is, like sprite 2D. And then you can then that object specifically can be looked for based on its name. Because like it still needs the base type. Yeah. That's about it really. Okay, why is this? So we have a box of dynamic game loop. And this is also a box of dynamic game loop. Expected. Can I go here and just go as dynamic game loop? Okay, what does the compiler tell me? Sometimes the compiler has secret. Oh, okay. The problem is game loop's not public. My god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, perfect. So now what this means is I can just fill this out with whatever I want. Technically, we don't even need this anymore. Well, do I want that? I think I'll just put it in here. Like we'll just cut this and then put it in here. Let me put the drawer where it should belong, which is here. And then the updates, which is the thing we were just about to do, being pasted in here. Save. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we need delta and last delta, so we go delta. This is an F32. Last delta, well, last instance. This is an instance. We do need, what do we need? Name. Big amplifying, think of the pad. Okay, so you get it because a friend said to you it's like producing a Ableton. I don't know what an Ableton layering ants. Yeah, I'm not I am not sure what an Ableton layering ant is. The arrangement is the script. I mean, yeah, it might like make sense, yeah. I think like conceptually that might make sense. Oh, plus 4p, nice. The question is like, well, I guess delta starts at 0, right? Well, we don't know. I do need to implement new for Chip8 implement. Chip8, and then this is pub fn new. This returns the Chip8, and then Chip8. So screen is 032. Delta is 0. Instant is now. Now the problem is, well, okay, let's make delta -1, and then we won't have any problem. Because I was thinking maybe the problem is between pressing this new and the first update, we'll have like problems, but no, we won't. We won't have problems. Nope. So just here, we'll just go if delta is less than 0, we go instance now. This is self dot last instant is equal to now, because delta should never be less than 0. And then here, this becomes self dot delta equals self dot last instance dot elapsed as seconds. It'll just be as seconds for now. And then we go self dot last instance is equal to instance. Correct. Nice. Let me just put a little thing here. On the first update, make sure we don't have big delta because of the time of reading Chip8 and the game starting to cycle. Maybe add game starter to the game loop. But no, we'll come back to that. We will come back to that. All right, bitwise operators. That's right, because we need to turn 1 bit inside this column bit on, so that we can start. Yeah, okay. But right now it doesn't compile. Like this. We just go to bait. We don't want all of this. We just go new. Save. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. We don't need this anymore. Save. Okay, cargo run. Let's see if it still runs. Wait, it's all light blue. Oh, U64 max. This guarantees all of the values are ones. Yeah, okay, there you go. It's working. Wait, let's do this. So I need bitwise operator, and I need to turn one bit on. How do I turn one bit on? Because I need to basically, okay, if I'm not mistaken, you go column bit and we bit shift it left to whatever column we need, and then we go and one, and then we bit shift it back. Is that how this works? We bit shift it back. And then this is column bit is equal to that. I don't think this second part's right. This part might be. Wait, maybe it's not. Oh, it did nothing. Okay. Oh, we're not running this function right now, so yeah. Why is it not capturing? Sometimes it captures. Oh yeah, that way. Like I have to like click between OBS and the window over and over again, and eventually it captures. Let me just call the update function. So the update function does it just get no, do we just call this whenever? I think we just call this whenever. I think what will be better uh, so I'm drinking a bunch of water. Waterma. Yeah, update's never used. Okay. So you think we just call update just whenever? Just whenever. Ooh, that reminds me. Maybe it's not capturing instantly because here we don't force a redraw. Window request redraw. Oh yeah, okay. That was it. Makes VK OPS and capture it immediately. Because technically we don't need to call this except for in specific use instances. But anyway, it is what it is. So you think what this means is basically this match event. We put this in brackets like so. And then here we just go, we just call game loop update. And that's it. See? And then every now and then we like do a new render, and that's it. But it means our update function is going to be running really fast, which we don't want. So what we want here is, I think I need the Chip8 specification. Like how fast should it be updating? Is the Chip8 wiki correct? How many hertz do you run on? Is it 60? Registers. The stack timers. They have two timers, both count down at 60 Hertz. Delay timer, sound timer, input, graphics and sound. Oh, this is what I want. Well, is it? Original chip display resolution, color, graphics drawn to screen solely by drawing sprites, which are 8 pixels wide, and maybe from 1 to 15 pixels height. Sprites are XORed with corresponding screen pixels. In other words, sprite pixels that are set to flip the color corresponding, while unset sprites do nothing, blah blah blah. Opcode table. This is something we'll need to get to later. The opcodes. How fast though? I presume speed matters, because like... Wait, does it matter? Maybe speed doesn't matter. That doesn't seem right though, like... Hmm. It doesn't say. So for now we'll go for 60, and then... Well, we don't even need to go for 60 FPS, we just go as fast as possible. Oh well. Okay, this is not working though. Like, it's not changing to... this color. The dark thing. Let's make sure we're actually... Yeah, we go now and updating. I go run. Okay, it is updating. Okay, what is the column bit? Is it colon B? Column bit? It says still 0. What if I don't shift it back to the right? Deposit bits. Returns an integer with the least significant bits of self-distributed. Isolate highest one. Return self with only the most significant bit set. Or 0 if the input is 0. 0 being... Okay, so... What is the notation here? What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0. Well, like... Wait, no, column of and 1, that doesn't do shit, does it? No, I need to put these two in brackets and then and reference bitwise and... Oh, there's a bit and function. 5 U8 and 1 U8 is 1. 5 U8 and 2 U8 is 0. False. True, false is false. True, true is true. Why is that one 0? Bit and wait, can I? Is that a thing I can just do? Bits. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Band assign. So like, if I do right, it would be screen row dot bits and assign bit or assign, and then we do the column that we want. Oh, it doesn't like that. There is bit or assign. I go run. Away. Nice. Wait, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down to like we go here. If oh wait, I need a total delta. Total delta. I'm gonna go with 0. Total delta f32. Here. How does this work? So self.total delta plus equal delta. Then here we go, this is self. We go if total delta is greater than, let's say we wanna update 1 pixel every 0.2 seconds. We just do this every 0.2 seconds. And here we go self.total delta minus equal 0.2. Okay, let's run it now. Okay. It is not how I intended, but it did kind of work. It did kind of work. Wait, so bit or assign. So if x is true, if one of them is true, it returns true, right? So we have 5, then we go bit or 2, we get 7. But bit or of 5 is just 1 is just 5. But why is operations cheat sheet? Wait, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Because I know exactly what's going on. So this column, this is 0 to 64. Well, we just need well, if we have 64 pixels wide, we do need 64 values. But each column is is, because we only need one binary value and we don't need all of the variation, because currently this column is where in the binary we need to put it, and currently we're not doing that. And the where is like lit where. I'm just gonna go lit where equal. We have like, what would it be? So if we have 8 bits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it would be like 1. It would be like 1, and then here, this one would be like 1 here. And if I go again, then it would be on the third row. Expected pattern is a 0 XP. This is like 32, yeah. Wait, if I do capital B, but there's 64 of these. No, it's still I32. Because this would be an array of, I guess, U8s. Well, U32. I32? Expected a pattern. Is this not a pattern? I mean, I just make a vector. Let binaries. They're all out of range for an I32. So what it's saying is I can do 1 U64. Well, it would be like 1, is it 2? U64. 4 U64? Yeah, it'd be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 24, not 24. 32, 64, 128. It would be one of these values. It would be a multiple of 2. Oh, does that mean we just need to do 2 to the power of whatever number this is? Because 2 to the power of 1 is 2. 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 2 to the power of 3, that is not 4. Is 4 even valid? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is valid. Oh, we can't do 2 to the power then. 2 to the power of 2? No, 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Ah, so this is now, we do 2 to the power of the column. Do we have like a, can we just use up arrow maybe? Oh, it's still like whole lines, why? Let's just print out what these values are. 2 to the power of column. Maybe I've messed it up. Maybe I don't understand. I mean, I almost certainly don't understand. Yeah, how are we getting 33? That's not okay. 3, 37, 62. It should be 64. How are we getting 62? Let's go 2 to the power of that equals this. And here we go, column. Oh, do I have it the wrong way around? Is it meant to be column the power of 2? This might make sense. It still didn't work. It's still not like, what? 2 to the 40 is 42. This is not to the power. It's an xorg. That would explain a lot. But it is just power. Power. Okay. Still not right. 2 to the 13. No, no, this is to the power of 2. No. I did have it right originally. 2 to the power of column. 2 U64 to the power of column. What do you mean mismatch types? Power? Is there a different kind of power? I guess we don't need a U64. Okay, it's still not working, and our numbers are getting ridiculous. Although it's looking a lot better actually. Although it's not displaying correctly. It would be a bit or a sign, right? What if we do and? It removes them. Oh, our function here is wrong, I think. This one. We need to check if current X bit things like end1 mismatched it, really? Is 1 is 0. Let me go back to all over here. Like, it's kinda looking better-ish, I guess. No. Oh, wait, a dot turned on. Just one. Just one dot turned on. Let me just make it go infinite. No stalling, just infinite. Infinite. Does it become completely... Wait, it's stuck in that column. Why is it stuck in that column row? I mean, I'm sure Y changes, right? Let me go println Y. Man, I need a toilet. I need a BRB. 31:29. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is working correctly. Okay, I'm gonna go to the toilet. BRB. Okay, yeah, it definitely is just that row. How is that possible though? Well, X. So if I do one here, well, like maybe wait, that just flips the colors. That just flips the colors. Maybe it's to do with this. I mean, it can't be though, right? Wow. Maybe it's how bit will work. Well, no, like what? What? Five U8 shift 1 is 10. 1 U8 shift 1 is 2. A bitwise and 1 U8 and 5 U8. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 1 bit is on, is true, but the 2 bit is off. That is also true. And so we're checking, well, at the moment we're checking if the 1 bit is on after we shift it left. Yeah, that should be correct, although it's not correct because this should be all ones. Yeah, it should be all ones, all the way along. Why is it not all ones all the way along? I don't know how to debug this, honestly. Do I still have that cheat sheet thing up? Like, okay, so an AND returns whatever is common between the two. Okay. An OR returns if either of them are on. Yeah, so bit OR is probably what I want for, because 2 to the 1 is 2, 2 to the, yeah. So I think this is correct, actually. The row, I believe, is correct as well, because it's just a random XOR if if both of them are on, then it's off. If both of them are on, then it's off. What are we trying to do here? Like, how do I know if a specific bit is on? Bitwise not. It just flips the ones and zeros. A left shift. It moves the ones to the left that many. A right shift moves the ones to the right that many. Unsigned right shift. Build with zeros, available in languages like useful for unsigned arithmetic. Creating a bit mask. Oh, this is where I went wrong. This is where I went wrong. This should be it. This is a bit mask. Go var let's bit mask 1 to x. And then we and bit mask here. It didn't work. Well, it might have worked, but it didn't work. But also, these are ridiculously high numbers. I mean, I guess that doesn't matter. Can I get them to show me the binary? How do I do that? It's not like column B, is it? It is. Yeah, okay. So we are doing it correctly. We are doing random ones here, so it's just bit or a sign. Like, because this is the same as column equals, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, new question. Maybe row is wrong. Renellen row. Save, run. No, the rows are random. Okay. That's fine. So is it here? mask you 64. Like this just flips the colors, right? Never mind, it works. It works, we did it! Oh my god. We've done it. Finally. Did my overlay die? It did not. Alright. We can do stuff now. Fuck. That took way too long. But we did it. Okay, nice. Nice. Fog. I'm gonna make this just like save fn fill pixels randomly. This takes in screen and mut. 60, 64, 32. Screen. Fill pixels randomly. Soft touch screen. As a, yeah. Nice. Pog. Okings. Alright. That's that done. We should probably add a new file called the Chip8 file. And then we'll move Chip8 into there. Save. Paste it here. We'll have to import a bunch of stuff, but that's okay. Mod Chip8. Save. Yeah, give me some instant. Give me some game loop. Give me some pixels. The constants for the chip can go in there. This will break some other places, but that's okay. Window. These can go save. Re-import them again. We need to import the Chip8. Oh, it won't let me. This is not public. Now it'll let me. Screen of Chip8 is private. Yeah, we don't need to do this anymore. We just do Chip8 new. We make a game loop, game run, game loop. Nice. This is part of Chip8. RNG. RNG. Next. Dollar sign. Okay, perfect. What we will do is here. We do need to start pausing operations and stuff. I'm not sure how we go about doing this, but maybe. Well, yeah, I guess we have a function. Chip8? Wiki? I thought I had this open already. Okay, opcode table. So here we go pub fn opcode. Chip8 has 35 opcodes, which all are 2 bytes long, stored in big hidden opcode list below in hexadecimal with the following address signals: n and n address, and an 8-bit constant, and 4-bit constant. XY is a 4-bit register identified PC. Wait, what? Wait, so if we go opcode here, 2 bytes long and stored in Big Eden. That's U16. And then here we can go match opcode. And then error missing, no valid digits found. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna look up something. I'll be back. Right. Right. I think what this needs to be actually is toString. Well, that's not quite right. Well, is it? Okay, it's 35. Well, 2 bytes long. Two bytes. So 8 bits is a byte. So yeah, U16 was correct. So we want to check if the first byte is n. So it would be like the opcode will be x reference to 1. No. 0 is equal to 1 or 0. Expected found, pattern found expression. It's something like yeah. So a bit mask. Usually, if we learned from what we had down here, one. Yeah. So if the first one is a 0, then this is a call type. Yeah. But if x is 0, 0, then this is a display clear. Oh, yeah. Oh wait, that's not right. 0b. Unused variable bx. Oh yeah, and this is it. It's bx 00e0. Just in case name. Like this. Oh. What if it's like this? Unused variable, yeah. Okay, that's what we need. Okay. Returns from a subroutine. So then we have bx 00ee. Return from subroutine. Nice. So then we have 1, 2, 3 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a different bunch of variations of 8. Oh man. The ends are just variables. Wait, so this call type, this is if we go x shift 1 is a 3 6-byte and address. Let's address is equal to this. We don't have a U12, do we? No. Discard the 0. Keep the next 3 values. They are the address. The function address. Calls a machine routine. Not necessary for most problems. Okay, that's fair. Clear display clear. So this would just be like self.screen is equal to 0 f64. No, just 32. Right, so this means and what? So yeah. So that clears the screen. Nice. Return from the subroutine. We don't really have that yet. Go to NNN. Jumps to address NNN. Thank you, Nympheus. BX00E0 is identifying, not a literal. You're tending to the right. What does identifying mean? Maybe. Size 2, align 2, no drop. Oh. But then why does it when I have it like this? Oh, you're right. Well, it's still an identifier. Zero X? Oh, I did want 0x. It complained when I did this though. Ooh. Okay. But why is this wrong though? Like this is where I got like 0x 00EE is very different to 0xEE, is it not? Like so it says that 2 bytes long and stored in Big Eden. And then it says opcode is like 00E0. Does that mean I need to like do this? No, it always removes the zeros in this little preview thing. Yeah, it always removes the zeros. That's not okay. Because like 0E00 is definitely a different number to 00E0. 0E00. Zero E zero. It's still a U16. But I need to match it like the opcode that I get from the thing. Hello Ghosty. Is literally 00EE, and if it just emits it, then like how do you know if it's EE or 0EE? Ghosty. It's not emitting the first 8 bits, it's emitting leading zeros when showing you the value in the server language. What's wrong, Ghosty? Huh? What's going on in that brain of yours? Well, that's like not helpful. Because it also shows the binary representation. Which might be correct. Sorry, I'm just patting the kitty. The value is still binary blah. Is this a 16-bit value? Oh, no. Wait, it says it's 4 bytes, right? Or is it 2? No, it says 2 bytes. They're all 2 bytes long, storing big endian. They're all 2 bytes long. Really? So that means address locations are 3. No, they're not 3 bits. They're like 1.5 bytes long. 12 bits. Yeah. Confusing. Because, like, how would I even extract that? Like, this is my first attempt. I just shifted over by 1. And then the first 3 significant bytes in this address will be the 3. That would be the address, and then the last 0 doesn't matter. Nibble is half a byte. Nice. Because if I'm not mistaken, then this next one, we need to shift it by 1. No, we still shift it by 0. We still want the 0 shifted 1, but we want to see if it equals 1. And this is go to n function address. It's the same again, yeah. This is probably wrong. 2 call subroutine jumps to address. calls subroutine. I do think that's right. Well, what would the literal be? Like, I don't know how to do it. like, like the basically, I need the first one here to be either 1, 2, 3, and then the next three can be whatever they want. You're masking on the most significant bit. Yeah, it's the most left one, which would be here on these other ones. Although this one already qualifies for this, so like the order is wrong. Because like I need something that starts with a 0 here, and then the next three don't matter because these next three will become the function address. Like if x is blah or something. Well, yeah, but I don't know. Like the three after the first 0, they can be any value. Your bishops are masking some of the least significant bits. Wait, no, I just shift it 3 to the right and then check if it's okay. I think what we do is we shift it 3 to the right and then check if it is 0x000. And then this one would be if we shift it 3 to the right, we check if it's equal to 0x0001, right? Because we're removing all the other bits except for the largest bit that we care about, and then we're checking it. I think that's how this works. Did I do the understanding? Probably not. This is probably not how it works. So 0B111 and 0B111 will be that. Oh. So but it should be not be right, because that's why these weren't working, because they became variables, so it's not about being beings. So it should be this 001 1 2 3, and then if that is also equal to, if it's equal to what we tried it to do, then maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. I want 0x. What does the 8 do? How does that make sense? Eight is the highest bit in the nibble. Like, this seems far more complicated than this other one. Like this, it's not gonna like do the thing. It's not gonna break. Oh, it does not like that. There's no 2-bit. But I need the number. Like, it says the opcode is a 2 in the first 4 bits. Somehow the 4 bits become a 2. Oh wait. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry, I forgot. Wait, no. How do I get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the first 2 bits? 2 bits, 0, 1, 2, 3. You only have 4. How do I get 8? Oh, it is. But then how do I do the 2 version? Right, because I only care about well, like, it'll be the first 4, 4, 8, 12, 16. Ah. Well, it doesn't actually say. It just says 0 and then 1. Just like 1 and then 3 ends after. It doesn't actually tell me. Well, it says it's big Eden. It says it's big Eden. So it does start from the left. Oh, so it's backwards. It's backwards binary. Well, like, basically, this is what they say is this is 1 n, where the 3 n's don't care. And this one is 2 n, and this is 3 n. Which means this function thing is wrong because we need to shift this 4. And then the next 6 bytes, the next 6 bits, not 6, the next 12. The next 12 bits of the address. Function address would be, oh, like this. TY. I should make this into functions. like, kinda. I mean, it all kinda makes sense. Once upon a time, I used to only do if statements with bitwise operations. That's how I learned if statements. But then somewhere along the way, I completely stopped using them, and then I forgot about them. Three, and then okay, what else do we have? Well, okay, wait, 3 is false. This is 3x. And then where... Where... What is it, Vx? Hmm. Yeah. Basically, it says if Vx is equal to nn. But how can they be equal? Nn is like 4 more bytes than x. Oh, Vx is the memory address. Don't worry. I think sets Vx to... Yeah, because if I fix this up... Let me fix that up. We have a look at here, 6. We have a look at 6x. And then this is where we assign the x to an nn value. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1. And then Vx is equal to x and 0x. And then let nn is equal to x and 0, 0, ff. This is what it's saying, right? It sets Vx to nn. I have to shift to the right. Like by 1 and by 2. And then this is you eat now. I guess this one can also be a U8 now as well. To turn XF002. Oh right, yeah, you're right. Fuck. Yeah, I keep working with only 4 bits. Cause yeah, we skip. Wait, wouldn't it be left then? We skip the first 4, which would be this, and then the next 4 bits, which would be this. That would be X. The next 4 bits would be X. And then the 8 bits after that are we don't care about. Zero F00 is the same as 0 1s 0 0. Oh. Can you pull the wires all the way to the right? Is it all the way to the right or all the way to the left? Yeah, I guess it's to the right, you're right. Well, if I move them to the left and make it in a U8, that does the same thing, no? Because we remove everything after, and we remove what was before. The most significant bits are truncated. Really? And then that means we don't need to bit shift this other one. Because it's already at the end. Nice. I mean, part of me is like, yo, what if we get hash map out right now? That seems like overkill. Yeah, Stimky, you're right. Well, I just need a vector, right? I just index it by the U8. I don't need a. We have a memory. I'll just do a raw vector. Well, that doesn't quite work, does it? Because then I'd have to fill it up. Well, do I? Well, why? I don't think so. I mean, it's kind of scuffed, honestly, but I don't know if it matters. Yeah, memory is a fixed size. It would be. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the pre-allocation is probably not the worst. 512? No, they start at 512. Yeah, it is 4096, you're right. Yeah, there you go. You're right. You're right. Self dot memory at vx is equal to nn. I mean, that'll work. As you wait into it, as you size. I might compile it down. I remember there's a way to get it to. This will do. This will do. So with what I know now, with what I know now, 3xn. That's this one. Check if bx equals nn. Okay. This is 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So currently it's set to 2. We want it 3. And then this is nn if I go 0, 0. And then this is bx if I set it to this. And then shift it 8 as u8. Make sure the shift happens after. Then we just as u8 this. Wait, okay. No worries, good luck. Good luck with the cardboard. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have some helper functions. Function. Extract. Yeah, extract. Oops. Extract xln, and then let's return the tuple of u8s. And it takes in u16. Value. Copy. Paste. Bx, and then value, then here, your let vxnn is equal to extract vxnn passing in x, and then we go if self.memory vx is equal to nn. True. And then we'll do the same here. Let vxnn is equal to extract vxnn x. Nice. Yeah, we'll go 3 ends, extract address. Yeah, okay. We'll go if an extracts address. This returns U16. Extract address. Nice. Okay, 4xn. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This turns into a 0. And then, yeah, we extract x and then is not equal to 4x and then if self.memory dx as you saw this is not equal to and then oh, okay, 5 is different. 5 is just an if statement. Okay, we need to extract xy function now. So extract x y value u16 u8 so we get the value. So let x equals the value masking f00, but then we need to shift it 8 to get the 1 value. And we let y is equal to value 0x. Yo! Thank you for nodding my ear, Gunny. Then this needs to be shifted 4 as you wait. Hope your day's going well. I mean, I guess it's still very early in the day, isn't it? Holy, early streams, kind of crazy. Always. This is now 5 x 1 0 x if x and 0 by 5 0 1 2 3 3 4 5 101 101 0 is equal to this 101 0. Oh wait, there's an extra though. And x reference how do we do this? It's like I need the last 4 bits, so we go x mask 0x 000f 1 2 3 f. Then I need to shift it. No, it's already on. It's already at the end. I shift it 12, and then I mask it 0x 1. Well, it'll just be 0, right? 4 is equal to 0 0 0 0. For the closing bracket. Yeah, I think that's right. And then here we go. Let xy is equal to extract xy, passing in x, and then we go if x is equal to y. So true. Cardboard defeated. Yeah, nice. Five xy, 6xn, 7xn, 7xn. We just add another one, I think. Adds nn to vx. That's equal nn. Then they're all 8 plus something else. Ah. So here we go. If x is 0x1111 is equal to 0x1111, and we'll match x again here, but only the last 4 bytes. How do I do that? Let's because we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Is E 8? Hexadecimal is 6. How do we go from 7 to E? No, hex means 8. Oh, 0 to 7. Okay, that's fine. Because, yeah, okay. So then if we go let value is equal to x mask 0x 0 f. So we keep the last 4. And then we just do as as u8. Then we just match value. And then if it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they will have extract xy here as well. So I'll do that here. I'm going to xy is equal to extract xy from x. Okay, 8, 0, this one. This is sets vx to the self.memory. Vx is equal to okay, so vx vy set vx to vy. Ah, that cop, hello. Yeah, the signs. There's u signs. And then one is the bitwise or so self dot memory vx as u signs vy self dot memory vx as u signs, and then this is bitwise and frog frogma memory vx as u signs. This is xor vy and 4 is plus equal. Okay, with an exception. Okay, so bx as u signs plus equal vy, but vf, what is vf? Is set to 0 when there's an underflow and 1 when there's not. I.e. vf is set to 1, so if vx is, so we go if vx is greater than or equal to vy, else. So we'll put to do here. We let vf is equal to 0. Here we go, vf is equal to 1. Like, I'm doing capitalized so that it will complain at me and we'll come back and work out what vf is. It says vy is subtracted from vx. Vf is set to 0 when there's an underflow and 1 when there is not. Oh, wait, I'm doing the addition one currently, right? Number 4. Vf is set to 1 when there's an overflow and 0 when there's not. Oh, an overflow. So we just check if self.memory vx wow, it's like, well, these are 4. Are these 4 bits? I'm gonna put VF here. VF. I think it's U8. It might be a U16. Well, it's probably U4. I don't know what it is yet. This is self.vf else self.vf is equal to 0. So if how would I know if it's an overflow? Well, if we have 4 bytes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if Vx memory plus Vxy is greater than 15, overflow. Right? Because if it's greater than 15, it means it's bigger than, add them two together is bigger than 1, 1, 1, 1, which is 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4, 7 plus 8, 15. Yeah, okay, that's an overflow here. And then 5 underflow if Vy, if Vx is greater than or equal to Vy. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Adds Vy to Vx. No, minuses Vy from Vx. Vx is set to 0 when there is an overflow. Oh, when there is an underflow. Yeah, so if Vy is greater than or equal to Vx, no, just greater than, then self of Vf is equal to 1, 0, else self of Vf is equal to 1, and then we go self.memory, Vx as usize minus equal Vy. Sarah, hello. Thank you for watering me. Underflow, overflow, 5. What is 6? 6 is shift right. Thank you for the head pats. So self.memory, Vx as usize. Shifts Vx to the right by 1. Then stores the least significant bit of Vx prior to the shift into Vf. So self.memory, Vx as usize, the least significant, which is all the way at the end. So I mask, this is U8. So I need to shift it to the 7 to the left to 0 them out. Well, no. I just need to mask it. 0x 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. What does it mean? It stores the least significant bit, like the lowest one that's set, or whether or not it was 1 or 0. What does this mean? Shifts to the right by 1, then stores the least significant bit of Vx prior to the shift. This wording is not good. I guess it's just this. And it's either 0 or 1, and we go self.vf is equal to this as u8. And then we'll go store least significant bit before shifting. Oh wait, we're moving to the right one, so of course storing it makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Nice. What's 7? 7 is math. Wait, 7's the same as 5. Alright then. So if I just grab this, it says 7 is Vx is equal to Vy. Oh, minus Vx. No. It's self.memory Vx as you says. This doesn't make much sense. Vf is set to 0 when there's an underflow. Yeah. Okay, so number 8. Shifts it to the left. Okay, it's the same as this then. Shifts it by the left one. Sets Vf to 1 if the most significant bit of Vx prior to the shift was set, or 0 if it was unset. So yeah, we just flip this. How's it out of range? Oh, too many zeros? No, that doesn't make sense. There's 4 bits each. How's it out of range? The UA is 8 bytes, no? So UA is 8 bits. So that means we have 8 ones and zeros. Why is 1 followed by all zeros overflowing? That's a valid number. There's like a whole bunch of numbers before we get to here. Like if I put, okay, there's something else going on. I don't think it's this. Let me get rid of self to, yeah. If I do this. What? How is it still out of range? That doesn't make sense. Why is it out of range? Wait, what? Little out of range for you 8. It literally is a U8 though. How can it be out of range? That doesn't make sense. Soft of BF is equal to this. This does not make sense. I mean, I guess I can just do B. B works, right? Surely. 128? 1? Yeah, okay, I think this is fine. Oh, and it's set to 1 if it is set, so 0B 1 1 2 3 underscore 1 2 3 4. So if it is set 1 else 0. I need to do that up here. Yeah, I should. So, well, this just ends up being like that anyway. Well, I could be sneaky. We do all of this and then reverse bits and then as you wait. Yeah, okay, then we're done. Easy. Okay, now we have 9. How do we get 9 out of hexadecimal? Okay, E is not 8. Then this is 0x. E 14. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay, it's this one. So we go if 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. 1, 0, 0, 1 is equal to 0x 1, 0, 0, 1. Is that right? Was 8? This is not 8. Hello, myriad. 7. That's not 7 either. Wait, how does this work? These 3. Oh, yeah, 8 is 0, 0, 0, 1. Yeah, okay, you got a bit confused there. Because, yeah, all of these flip to 0 and that one becomes a 1. And so this one being 1, 0, 0, 1. Yeah, okay, that's 9. So this is 9 xy 0. So here we'll go and x reference x 0x 0 0 0f is equal to 0 0 1 2 3 4. Yeah, so if we leave the last remaining bits, and then if it's still 0, then we know it's 0, and then we need to extract xy. That xy is equal to extract xy from x. What are we doing to it this time? We're going skips the next instruction if vx does not equal vy. If is vx and vy always memory addresses? Or are they something else? NN is 8-bit constants. X and Y are 4-bit register identifying. Okay, I've done a bunch of this wrong. How's that? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So if self.memory vx as usize is not equal to self.memory of vy as usize, then skip next instruction. Okay. Why do I have vy? Wait, so NN is the only place we don't have. Oh. So we come back up here where we have NN. Yeah, this is where we set VX. And then we check if, what is this, 4xn? Yeah, so we set Vx. If it's not equal to NN, that's fine. Number 5 is if Vx equals Vy. So memory. So Vx Vy. Memory Vx equal to self.memory Vy. If they are equal, but yeah, so this is skip next instruction. This one is also skip next instruction. Skip next instruction. This is also skip next instruction. Ah, yes. As you say, it's. As you say, yes. And vx vy. Okay, here. This is self.memory vy. Self.memory as you signs self.memory self.memory as you signs self.memory. So many memories. This one self.memory. Self.memory. Just like so. Okay, I think we're good now. No, not quite. Self.memory. Okay, we're good now. Because these are all VXVYs. Nice. Oh, sets I to address N and N. What is I? Okay, so we have a new variable. It's just called I. It's U16. Well, technically it's U12. So here, I want to check if it's A N N N, B N N N, C X N N. Okay, A B C D E. So X, if X and 0 by A is equal to 0 by A 0, 0, 0. Wow, yeah, no, yes, no. How does that work? This seems wrong. I mean, it seems to be okay with it. Oh yeah, because we just want to check if it's A. Yeah, so if it's A, then we can go here, let's address equal to extract address from X. Self.I is equal to address. This is A and N. This one will be B and N. If X mask 0 X B 0 0 0 is equal to 0 X B 0 0 0. The address is equal to extract address from X. And what are we doing here? Jumps to the address plus VO. Plus VO. Jump to address plus VO. Here it says PC is equal to VO plus NNN. What is PC again? Program counter. Program counter. Well, yeah, I don't have actual values put in there just yet. Just now. PC equals program counter. CXNN. Oh, a random function. What the? That's fancy. If xmod 0xc123 is equal to 0xc123. So this is CX and N. And sets Vx to the result of a bitwise and operation on a random number. Typically 0 to 25 and N. Oh, so we go, let's extract do I have this? I think so. Extract vxnn. Yeah, I do. Okay, nice. And then self.memory vx is equal to next u32 mod 255 and nn. Mismatch types. As you wait. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah. Ooh, we're finally getting to some interesting stuff. Disclaimer. So this is dxyn. The x if x mod 0xd 000 is equal to 0xd 000. So what does this do? Well, we need to extract xy. So that xy equals extract xy from x. We also want the last n value. Draws a sprite at coordinate xy which has a width of 8 and a height of n pixels. N pixels. Ooh. Ooh. Draw sprites. Width of 8 pixels. Heights of n pixels. Extract x and n. I need to extract least significant value u16. This returns a u8 value x 1, 2, 3 f, just as you wait. And here we go. Height is equal to extract Least significant. Mismatched types. What? No way. Wait, what's going on? X is a size 16, right? Oh, X got overwritten here. Value. I'll just call it value here. Value. 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 Okay, so we have self dot screen. Wait. So basically we need to go for I in from X and Y. So X to width. Then for J in Y to height. Right, yeah, so that width is equal to 8. For J in expected of block. For wait. So height is the row, so that's J. Oh. But then I want to bits. Type U64 cannot be indexed by U8s. Bit and assign. Is it bit answer display? Okay, each row of 8 pixels is read as 8 pixels is read as bit coded starting from memory location I. I does not change value after the execution of this instruction as described above. VF is set to 1 if any screen pixels are flipped from set to unset when a sprite is drawn, or 0 if it does not happen. Oh. Is read as a bit coded starting from memory location I. Okay, we'll just like make a full square right now. Get sprite from bit coded from I. Set VF to 1 if any pixels were flipped from set to unset. Okay. Okay. So I think it's better and assign but. So many buts. We go let's mut row mask. Is it a row mask? Maybe. Is equal to 1. Well, we need X to width. So if we make it 0 for now, and this is actually a U64, and go row mask dot bits or bit or with 1 to whatever x is. Well, yeah, we go for x for I and x to x plus width. This is 9. So we set, well, like, this is not the best way to do it, but we set the ones at each section of the row mask, and then here we assign the row mask to this row. Yeah. Okay, I think that's works. It is kind of scuffed, but I think it works. How many functions do we have left? Oh no, so many. So many. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my god. We don't even have anything cool. It doesn't do anything. I just have opcode. I just have an opcode and it doesn't do anything. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm. Oh yeah, I found what I needed. Run for a testing Chip8 emulator. It's really old. What? How is this a ROM? How? What? Nani? Chip8 ROMs. This is what I want, no? They're all CH8. I don't know what this is. What is CH8? I'm toilet. I think we're good for today. I don't want to implement any more code right now. We made good progress though. Does it compile? I mean, it should. Yeah, it does. It does. It does compile. Alright. I'm done for today. Oh yeah, it always happens to be 3 hours. Every time. Every time. Is there someone to read? Not really. Nope, that's it. I'm done. Okay. Thank you all, and I'll see you on. Don't know. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have a set schedule in like a week or two, and I'll be able to tell you when I'm live. Because I'm gonna start trying to do more early streams. Early streams for Pog. Wait. Thank you all. Bye bye.